At the end of the last update video, we finally added our first tree, and in this update video, we're gonna go ahead and just start off by finishing up the water. The water itself is pretty simple, just sideways bricks, but the technique to get this all sideways and to be seamless on the side was really quite difficult. You can see it just took a lot of plates, and honestly, you can't see actually very well the techniques that I used, but this took a lot of figuring out just how to do this and get it seamless. But I am so happy with how this turned out, and we got our tree going, water complete, so this thing is finally starting to come together really, really well. And it was important to make sure the water was super sturdy, so of course it is. Everything is not going anywhere. It's very, very strong. Overall, this thing is looking so good, but let's go ahead and add a few more details and pave the way for some more trees. We've got the last pillar in now, and that one is crumbled and all falling apart, and you can see where I'm planning to add this next tree. I just got the stump in there. I still need to replace these brackets. I have not made the order yet to get those, but that should be before too long. All right, here is the little assembly that I'm using to connect the trees to the ground. It takes up more pieces than you would think, but it's not too complicated. The flex tubes will just sit in this green 1x2 Technic cross piece. And we'll just have a couple of these to scatter around the MOC. Now, the reason I'm not just using normal snot bricks to attach these is because these studs on the top do not allow for the tree to sit flat very well. As you can see here, the studs just kind of get in the way. So I am designing this whole other just sub-assembly just so that it can sit flat. And this just allows me to have some tiles and, as you can see, nice and smooth connection. So I've gone ahead and added one of those little sub-assemblies right here, and there's lots of tiles around it, so it should be pretty easy to get a tree attached there. Now I'll just have to start the rock work and fill in some of the green tiles. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick little boulder here with some pre-assembled little sub-assemblies. Adding boulders just is nice because the cliffs, like you would expect for there to be some like broken rocks that have fallen off or things like that. It just makes it look a little bit more realistic, so I like adding some larger boulders just around the landscape. And now I'm just gonna do a little time lapse of me working on the main statue structure that's gonna be at the top. I already built this little half of it and just had to rework it because I wanted to actually include the whole thing instead of the half. So I had to take part of it apart, and I'm just trying to figure out how to add the stairs in there and make it all sturdy enough and look good. And it definitely is a little bit bigger than I would have originally expected, but that's just kind of the nature of how this thing goes. So here's what we have going so far. it was a little tricky to figure out how I was going to do this, and also I probably should have been a little bit more careful with the size of it, because it is just, it's going to be really tight, really tight up here. So that's a problem for another day, but I like how this is turning out so far. Of course, we're going to have the pillars in the front here, and then we just have this little stairway, which I'll tile off, and then we'll have some space for some minifigures up here. Might put Aragorn or some others fighting up here. So that is where we're at so far. Let's talk real quick about minifigures. Let's start with the ones we know for sure. We're gonna be putting Aragorn up there. Boromir, of course, can't have him. We're gonna have the Uruk-hai who shoots Boromir, so they'll have their own little scene there. And then I think I want to include all 4 hobbits, so we'll give them some little stones to throw and have them looking a little scared there. And then, of course, for the elven boat, we gotta have Frodo and Sam. And then, of course, I will try to squeeze as many Uruk-hai in as possible, but it is gonna be tight already. And then the 2 I'm not quite sure about are Legolas and Gimli. I just haven't decided if there's room for them or not yet. So if there ends up being room, I would love to include them, but they're not priority. These ones here are the priority. That's going to do it for this update video. I just got a Bricklink order in, so that is going to make it into the next update video. So if you want to see that, please make sure you're subscribed and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified when that update comes out. In the next update, we're going to be making some new tree designs and make some big strides towards completing this thing. So I'll see you guys then.